A different recording, but okay.
That's not how our brains work.
I am also.
Yeah, I'm recording.
It's just recording at a really low resolution. I too am recording at a hopefully not really low resolution.
Clap in.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're all recording, then we clap. That's the way it works. Hey everybody, welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. My name is Jameson Oxford. I will be your game master today. We are a real play 5th edition podcast focused on narrative-driven storytelling. We play TTRPGs. I didn't say a game last time, but I think we're going to play Don't Break the Ice.
Fair.
Yeah. Who's playing with me
I'm
today?
gonna break it.
I'm Katie Mischief. I'll be playing a tiefling named Evalina Chopin, and she is a Clarendon.
Clarendon clear.
Hey, everybody, it's Ryan, and I play number 9, who is a Warforged Artificer, level 8.
He even said the level. Hi, I'm Jeff. I play as a homebrew race called a Crestkin, and I am a rogue and a monk.
And I play Aderu.
Sure do.
Aderu.
Are you still a bear?
No, well, I mean, I could be a bear. I could be a bear at the drop of a bonus action, sir.
He would be speaking in bear noises if he was still there.
I can bear one more time. Bear with me.
I can barely bear it.
I can't. We're excited. We want to get... We're peek behind the curtain. We're knocking out 2 in one day here. We're going to get right into it. Jeff.
Last time on Torchlit Tavern, Blackpowder.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We got bears.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Here, take this with you, because I feel like you'll have more use of it than I have, because I've been holding it for a really long time.
I give Aderu a bomb.
Now I have 2 bombs.
You see a group of 5 gnolls, 1 hill giant, sniffing around, and it looks like they're following the tracks of some others.
I'm gonna ruin their day. I'm gonna wait for them to fuck off to fuck with Risk, and then I'm going to circle around above their camp.
You guys all hear the explosion and the rumble of falling snow and rock. You watch as everyone turns that's been following you. Where they're looking, you see this mass of white just
I don't
rumbling down.
I don't even look for that long.
Yeah.
I don't even, that explosion goes off and I go, that's the mark. I see them turn and I run.
Down by Raisk, snow shifts, and a large pink hand shoots out of the snow 200 feet in front of Raisk. Noel is about 100 feet in front of you, coming at you hard, fast, slavering, angry.
I need to talk to him about his car's extended warranty. And Aderu casts Hold Person.
Just like he's hit a wall, it just comes to an eerie stop. Tongue hanging out of his mouth, eyes wide.
My apologies, but you're a bit unwieldy at the moment. Please, come, be warm and talk with us. I have things that I must tell your kind.
We open up our story today, high up on the mountainside. A very warm, cozy tent sits on the edge of a snowdrift, and you can sense that whoever built it really knew what they were doing. It is warm and cozy, but inside it is tense and starting to stink, as gnolls are not known to smell good. As the snow begins to come in tonight, prefacing the oncoming blizzard, we pick up with Aderu and gang interrogating a gnoll? I'm not sure what word to use. What are you doing?
Debriefing.
I'm not involved in this.
So why is the gnoll in the tent?
Because I need him to know things. To take back to the other gnolls.
Can we have given him another tent?
I didn't bring another tent.
Okay.
If I leave it out there, it'll die.
I don't really see the issue with it dying.
I am thinking it is important that it gets back to its leader, Kava, that it will be betrayed by the primacy.
I don't know that it cares.
I just think it's interesting that Raisk over here has the same feelings on gnolls as the primacy. I say pointedly.
So I take it you'll be working with the primacy is the reason you're all this way up here, eh?
He squints his eyes at you and kind of gives you like a snarl.
Does anybody speak gnoll?
That is a very good point.
Gee, thanks, Brian. You know Jay's dumbass hadn't thought of that yet.
I mean, if he's working with the primacy, he probably speaks common.
Somebody's got to speak some common, right?
I mean, all the other gnolls Aderu's encountered have spoken common.
No.
Wrong, but he assumed.
The gnoll looks at you, rather than glaring and snarling, as I said.
I mean, I assume that happens.
It gives a confused look at you, and looks between you and Evalina.
Yeah, I'm still wearing my Inquisitor cloak.
I know,
as much as we tried to get you to change clothes.
Inquisitor.
Is he talking to me? Because I don't speak Gnoll.
He's going back and forth between Aderu and you, whatever he said, but he did speak Gnoll.
Does he speak Infernal?
Yeah, because I speak Infernal.
You can try.
Because I also speak Infernal.
You guys both speak Infernal? That's a
Yeah,
new
as
one.
it turns out.
Where did you learn Infernal?
My
I
dad
don't know,
taught
it's
me.
just listed.
I also know Elvish. I took a lot of elf courses in school.
You fucking weeb.
Let go.
In the morning, I can't be having you chewing on our bits while we sleep, and if I be letting you go now, the storm will take you before you make it far.
And doing job. Let go.
He keeps he's looking between you and Evalina.
Which Inquisitor do you work for?
Just to be clear, we have like the captain one, right?
This is a Gnoll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
got
the
the
Knoll,
boss. We ended up with the boss.
the boss Knoll.
This
Yeah,
is
the
the
only
boss
one that
Knoll.
could-
He's the only one that can
could-
survive.
Yeah.
He kind of cocks his head like he didn't quite understand the question. He kind of like looks at you,
Inquisitor.
Who leads your pack?
Kava. Kava is strongest. Wise.
Yes, I've heard of Kava. That is not what I mean. Who
Kava
are
leads...
you in contract with?
One moment. Kava leads your pack? Your pack in particular?
Kava leads all packs.
Aye. You lead your pack, yes? Kava
Yes.
leads all gnolls.
No.
You are asking the wrong questions. Who are you in contract with?
Where you
Hey,
go?
somebody write down whatever name he says.
Also, Jay, write down whatever name he says.
I'm going to my notes that are already written down. That's why I'm looking it up.
The two flavors of Jay. I didn't write it down and I can't remember, and I wrote it down and I can't find it.
You know what? When this is all fucking over, you're gonna see my fucking notes, and you're gonna find out why it sucked. He seems like he's confused, and then he goes, like, kind of shakes his head.
Tartini.
Do I know Tartini?
Yeah, Tartini is one of the 3 Grand High Inquisitors with your father.
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh. Shit.
Sorry.
Ah, Grand High Inquisitor Tartini. And
He
what is your
is-
contract for?
He blank look. He doesn't understand that question.
How long are you under contract?
Contract.
Until Kava tells it may go elsewhere.
Yes. Lower. Alright.
What do we call you, creature? What is your name, your pack name, or whichever you prefer?
Random names for gnolls.
I like to think it's Ganasher because he saw it written once.
I like to think it's Dave.
Dave Nasher.
Dave Knoll.
Ganasher.
Gnasher. Dave Nasher.
Dave, no! Fuck! Dave, no!
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I love Dave Knoll.
He's the Noel Alfred Gore master.
He's
or
the
Al
lead
Gore
barker.
for short.
Lee Barker
No,
of
his
the
name
Fur
is
Fighters.
his name is Noel Chomsky.
Yes!
Oh, no, Chomsky! That's the best!
There it is.
Hate it.
His name's Noel Chomsky.
Chomsky.
Aye.
I do not know why you ask such pointless questions.
They are not pointless. I see this creature, and I speak with it. It would not be doing me very well to show it disrespect and then expect it to behave, would it not?
We're working. Chomsky working. Help giants. Why stop? Why kill giants?
Aye, the killing the giants wasn't really part of the plan, but we need what we believe they are looking for. You know what your job is? You only follow orders, or do you have plan?
Give me, at this stage of the conversation, are you trying to deceive this Noel to make him believe that you're still working for the primacy? Or are you
I don't
being...
think I fucking have to. I don't
I'm
think
not.
he's smart enough to understand whether or not. I wasn't attempting
I think
to
that when
deceive.
an Inquisitor
He's never
shows up and
asked.
doesn't know what the Null's doing, and he's already in touch with Inquisitors, it causes him to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's smart enough to know what's going on, but I think he's dumb enough to know it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like I said, if you guys are trying to deceive this gnoll, or if you're being straight up with it, I'm going to need a roll.
Either way, I have for deception, I'm at 22, but if you want it to be a persuasion instead...
If you are trying to make the gnoll think that you are still working with Tartini, then it's a deception.
22.
Okay, that's probably not achievable. Yeah, so he kind of, his eyes squint for a bit, and then he goes,
We check out mountain top. Take giant. Giant gets Eye Magog. We get, artifact. New breastplate. Newman. We take to Tartini. Secure mountaintop.
And you do this because your Kava tells you to, yes?
Kava leader of gnolls. Kava bring gnolls into future. Gnolls scratch and claw on ground. Kava give us respect.
But the primacy does not. The primacy gives you betrayal.
he looks at you blankly.
I would like you to tell Kava.
Attacked by primacy people, and he nods at you all pointedly.
I would like you to tell Kava that the primacy is done with his kind, and they will use and destroy them from now on. You may tell Kava to find the body of Bolsiumdogo in the woods atop a small cave outside of Freehill. I fought with him there before an Inquisitor put a bullet in his spine.
Well, persuasion.
I help.
Yeah.
I think I had a 2 to that. Where's that one? Yeah. Blue dice, don't do it. That's 16.
Okay.
Oh,
That's with advantage?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That second roll was a 1. That advantage threatened me.
He doesn't seem like either he doesn't understand fully what you're saying because of the language barrier, or he's not quite on board with walking all the way to fucking Freehill. He rolled a 17.
Evalina helped, though, right?
Let me see.
Oh, that was with the extra roll. Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't roll better than his first roll.
My extra roll was hot trash.
I don't understand why we are trying to convince the gnolls of anything.
I am not trying to convince them. I am letting them know that they are being used and betrayed.
I always figured they already knew. They do it for the money, not for any sort of...
But that's why you're wrong, Inquisitor. They do it because their pack leader tells them to. Because their pack leader, who they all trust very much, says is best for no kind. They have come very far because of what your primacy has offered them. But now the primacy is be turning the knife in the back. And I think that Kava would be liking to know. And perhaps that would give some sort of advantage in the hierarchy to this one, were he to be the one to deliver the message.
When you say, like, null hierarchy, roll, I'm going to let you roll your persuasion one more time, just in case.
I give you guidance.
What'd you get?
Is guidance advantage, or is that a...
It's just a D4.
Oh, that's going to be a...
4. Flash of genius.
Let's say the number first.
Let's before we waste the shit.
Brain isn't 13. This is 13. 15.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll flash a genius it, and I'll,
You can wait until after you know if it fails, right?
For Flash of Genius, I don't know.
I
What
don't
does it
know,
say?
actually.
I'm pretty lenient about that in general, where I don't really give a shit. If it pushes you guys over the edge and it pushes our story along, I'm okay with it, but I do want to know for this particular role, because of the way we've done it.
When you
And
or
because
another
of what
creature,
I rolled.
when you or another creature, you can see if he makes an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to add 5 to the roll.
Typically that means before the results, so...
I've got 3 more, and we're about to go to sleep. Fuck it, I'll burn it.
Okay.
He's a gnoll. He's a gnoll. I'm gonna pet him.
He rolled a 15. You pet the gnoll?
Ew, gross.
Yeah, it does that you're petting a coyote thing. Like...
It's okay. It's okay.
But with Flash of Genius,
Takes
I'm
him off
petting
guard.
that dog.
it does. Totally takes him off
I'm gonna
guard.
pet that dog.
But he rolled a 15. It was a meets it beats situation. You definitely convince him with that. He's like,
Gain. Pack. Grow.
Aye.
Run higher in pack. Free hill.
This information help all gnolls. Help Kava. Do Kava better. Do you better. Do gnolls better.
I ain't never done a gnoll before, but I bet I'd be pretty good at it.
Wow.
They all come with dicks. Happy Pride.
It's a red rocket.
Okay, well,
Did we pseudophallus already? I assume we talked about the pseudophallus.
I'm sure we have. I'm sure I told us not to.
Jeff's played a gnoll before, so.
It's come up.
gross.
Deal.
You leave in morning when safer. The storm, you said through the night, right?
Wait, Chomsky, is there another camp with more gnolls?
Half of pack here. Rest of pack went up mountain. Those without, those who could not stand cold stay. Those with heavy pelts go.
What if we had him come with us, and maybe he can convince the other gnolls to leave as well?
I think it'd be best for Chomsky to get ahead of this. Get down where it's warm and deliver this information. We can speak with other gnolls. We tell them Chomsky sent us if comes to opportunity.
Chomsky, do you have anything that would help convince them?
He reaches over with his teeth and he and he pulls like this bone pin that's like holding up a piece of his clothes, pulls it out and spits it on the ground in front of you, and you realize that it's been carved into some ornate, more like nod, I should say. Like carved is probably a strong word, but it does vaguely look like the head of a gnoll has been carved into this bone.
Very cool.
I can take this to them? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Then you agree we have peace for the night, and you depart in morning, yes?
Go now.
You die. Storm coming. Too much snow.
Food.
Aye?
Deal.
And Aderu unties him.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Reyes has
That's
been
not one.
Reyes has been at some end of this tent winterizing his weapons and gear. Snow and water gets into everything, and I have like a gun and swords and shit.
Got yourself an oil sack? An oil canvas bag? You should.
Yeah.
So Aderu's going to continue power playing. He unties the gnoll, turns his back on the gnoll, hands a ration to Evalina, takes a ration for himself, and then hands a ration to the gnoll.
Is this dog shit that you just did?
Mm-hmm.
This dog shit. That's what you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to eat last.
Yeah. I'm so not worried about you. I will give you my back, and you get to eat last.
Yeah, he immediately takes the ration, and then he goes and he takes Reyesk's bed, because you didn't feed Reyesk at all. Oh, the look was worth it. He curls up and just starts chewing on a fucking rawhide.
I grab him.
This gnoll fucks, bro.
I grab him by the scruff with one of my claws, and I bare my many sets of teeth at him.
You should reconsider.
Yes, you don't want it now. It's touched it. Take mine.
I fucking toss him on the bedroll.
Stupid fucking no.
Hey, Chomsky, is there anyone else up there with the rest of your pack? Who's with them? Who took them up? Are there more giants?
Yes.
How many?
Giant leave, fight. So five plus Diatzi.
Who's that?
Big giant, sky-colored.
Okay. Anyone else?
Half null pack.
And you guys saw 6 gnolls here, so.
I just want to let all of you know, perhaps we don't want to upset the big sky giant.
What do you know about sky giants, Evalina?
You suspect that when he said sky-colored, he just meant blue.
Yeah.
Not
knew
cloud.
it was
Cloud would be a much different problem.
Yeah, but I also know that ice giants are fucking spoopy.
If we are to have this conversation, huddle up.
Okay.
He doesn't give a fuck about us. He's got food in a bed.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to hide too much from him anymore.
We are aware already of the frost giant, but now what we know is that whatever quest we were put on by this story weaver and whatever fate may be in store,
My god, listening to you talk takes forever.
they are also on that trail.
Of course they are.
which means we need to hurry and beat them to the punch, or just beat them. If you wish to avoid the conflict with the frost giant, then we must hurry around them and run quickly.
I think you may misunderstand our Fey friend, Reyes. He is the storyteller, and he has told us to do this, which means it is part of a story. And all stories have an origin, have a conflict, and have a resolution. I doubt there is any such way we could be part of this storyteller's tale and not have at least those 3 parts.
Ideally, as a producer here of the show, I just feel like, yeah, that's a great advice. But, you guys do what you gotta do. I don't
Jay.
want
That was for you. That was for you, Jay.
I don't want to put you guys on a train, but yeah, I love it, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to jump off cliff tomorrow. We all die.
Yeah, perfect.
Only way to solve this story. End it early.
I meant more like, perhaps we do another avalanche.
Perhaps, but it depends on how high we get. At a certain point, there is no more snow.
When you say do another avalanche, my eyes go wide.
We do still
It's
have
way too
another
much
bomb.
powder.
I only heard one explosion.
Aye.
My eyes go wide and I take on an orange zigzag pattern.
I prefer not.
That pattern is becoming on you. I don't even roll an insight for that. I just know he's spooked.
What an odd time to take interest in the aesthetics of my color.
Basically, what I was saying was you look scared afraid, or you look good afraid. Like, that's my preferred way of seeing you is afraid, but...
Oof.
I understand the message, the subcontext.
But I just nod. I knew what I meant. You guys can insight what I meant. The gnoll can insight what I meant. I don't give a shit.
The gnoll takes this moment of distraction to swipe somebody else's rations.
He can have mine.
They are opportunists.
He can have mine. I don't need it. Yeah, nine doesn't care.
So we want to run off the gnolls, and then...
I think 9, the question is, even supposing that we did not have these combatants to deal with, how are we going to get what we need from where we are going? I don't think I can carry a whole stone giant down the mountain.
It is not a giant. Did you not listen? It is a Goliath, I think. And I open my notes.
It is a Goliath. It is a Goliath. You think correctly. But Bruce was very big. He was over 8 feet tall.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be mattering once you're moving a body that's 8+ feet tall made of solid stone. There's more weight than I can move.
Why do we need to bring it? Why don't we just break it?
I'm upset that you brought this up now. I wanted them to be standing before Bruce before this conversation happened. Damn it, Mitch.
That was Jeff! Or Ryan, somebody else. I didn't do it.
Whether or not
You did bring a wagon, which is fucking great.
Yeah, we can, but it's still difficult. And then what? When we bring him all the way down mountain, where it is easier for people who are already looking for him to steal, then what do we do with him?
We put the blanket over him. I don't know.
I followed you this far. My plan is to make sure nobody dies on this mountain. The rest is up to you. I will support you how I can.
You have continued to be my second favorite.
Before we
I drank
move,
a sip of my coffee.
before we move too far, who will be taking watch? I will take second watch, but I will need a full night's rest. I have used some of my more
I've been
potent
drinking
magics.
coffee all night. I will take first watch.
Of note, we are officially in that zone of, it's not a great sleep, and I'm not letting you guys just click the long rest button.
Why not?
So, because you're sleeping with a gnoll in your tent.
That's added warmth.
Sure.
You know how they sleep? They sleep in a pile.
Yeah, I was going
They
to say.
sure
that
do.
The gnoll actually doesn't get to sleep until I get to sleep, because I'm the boss bitch here.
If you sleep like you are safe in your bed, with a gnoll in the room, then you can have that long rest.
That's why we're alternating.
No. If you have to keep watch, it's not restful. That's the way it works.
He did establish that. He established anytime we needed to keep watch, it's not a restful sleep.
How about 9? You and I can just take 2 watches, 'cause we're fine. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I mean, Evalina didn't take any damage. Neither did I. I think you guys are good to to sleep, and between the two of us, we'll be fine.
I
I'm
don't
trying to
even
get
need
slots
to
back.
sleep.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
can,
do your
but
thing.
there's going to be
Yeah.
a limit over time where that won't be as... Okay. So yeah, if you guys are going to take a rest, then once again, we are using a current homebrew I have, and it's mainly just to sort of keep the pressure on in a game where we're not seeing as many combats as 5th edition normally allows. So you guys are going to get a long rest, but I don't want you to click the long rest button. You have to trade in your hit dice that you would normally use on a short rest. You can get slots and abilities back. For any ability like Rage that uses a charge, 1 dice gets you 1 charge back. And for every spell, it's going to be, for every slot, you have to use a dice. So to get a 3rd level slot back, you need to use 3 of your hit dice. You guys all should have 8 dice, and you'll be trading them in accordingly. And you can also roll them to get your health back. Yeah, and it's same, you also want to hold some dice back if you want to heal at all.
All right, boys, I don't get my spells back until we get to the bottom of the mountain. That's rough.
Why is that? Just to heal?
Because rage is, I have to heal, I have to rage, and I have to spell slots.
Okay.
It's just cost intensive, that's all.
Okay. Well then, if I can... Hold on. How hurt is everyone?
I'm fine.
Yeah, that might help. If you've got some minor healing that you could spread that out, because you guys didn't
Actually, Reyes,
use any
how
of your
fucked up was
resources.
Reyes?
Do you have
How
healing
fucked up
potions?
is either of you?
Reyes got his ass beat. I'm fine.
I think you guys have healing potions. Like, there's options here.
About 10 points shy of maximum. A little
You're at
over 10.
maximum health.
Did you just heal me?
Yeah, I just laid on hands you.
There you go.
Clarendon getting handsy
For how
in
much?
the bivouacking tents.
Exactly 10?
Yeah,
How much do you do? What's your pool?
25.
Okay. I'm gonna say, I feel like to get your lay on hands back would be 1 for every 10, I think. Does that feel good? Feels about right?
One hit die?
Yeah, 1 hit die when she needs to get that ability back.
So Aderu to rest is going to cuddle puddle with the stinky dog, because that's what they do.
Okay.
Aderu is showing solidarity in every way he knows how.
He like it warm.
Yeah, also. Also.
They are scratchy though.
Bristly.
In our game, I cuddled at like a game I played with Jeff where he was I was a crazy person, a crazy elf, and he was a gnoll, and we pack slept, and I got rashes from it.
Rough.
Skin too rough.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Get it? Rough, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Let me know when you guys are done running your little numbers here.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm ready.
I cuddle with a knoll. I'm done, yeah.
All right.
I don't use any of my hit die.
Yeah, you and Ryan have shit to spare, but that also means you can save it for when you guys need it next time. Okay. Are we happy with where we're at? We did our healing. We're good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
You guys all fall asleep, and the last thing you guys hear before you fall asleep is the sound of commercials chiming from Nine's phone, giving you guys all a little quiet, probably loud ad for fucking shoes or something.
Do you have trouble sleeping at night?
Yes.
Because those late
That
night
sort of
commercials
shit.
are loud as fuck.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Doo-ba-doo! Hi. Welcome to Nine Phone. Here's a commercial for one of the many products you can find through the Nine Phone right now. Beep.
Hey there, Tavern Goers. It's your Torchlit Twitch man, Jeff here. I just wanted to hop in and talk about our great Twitch shows on Torchlit Tavern's official Twitch.
Total system overload imminent.
Sorry, we seem to be having some issues with our system.
The system is changing. Who you are and what you know is evolving. But the system will overload again.
We don't have much time. I'm not the Jeff you know, and this isn't the world you know, but I'm still here to tell the story.
Watch the system overload on Twitch. Every other Wednesday, live, starting at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And then you guys settle in as the blizzard settles in as well. And over the night, anybody who's keeping watch realizes that keeping watch just gets to be fairly pointless, as you guys find yourself buried in snow in a matter of hours. Anybody who would be looking for you would have to dig you out. The next morning, you guys wake up, in what amounts to an igloo that stinks of gnoll.
Hell yeah.
I feel like at this point we'd be nose blind to it.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice, but
I think that's the
it does
magic power of gnolls. You would think that.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
You wake back up and you're just like, fuck, still.
I think Reyes wakes up sharply, because it's not a good rest anyway, and he's like, fuck, get that thing out of here. And then, you said we're buried? Like, how buried are we?
If you poke your head outside of the tent, it's just snow. It's just snow. You can't tell.
You move a flap,
you never lived in Colorado like I have, but I have opened my front door at one point, and it was just snow.
Just snow?
Just snow.
Just snow.
I had about 3 inches of daylight.
They said the waist deep door is pretty common.
Yeah, no, it was damn near to the roof.
Yeah, can I just, like, dig a big claw through it up? Can I just try to be like, whoop?
Yeah, you can do that. The moment you do that, I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution save, because...
Does it click into the open air is my question.
Eventually. Yeah, it's not like it's not packed. It's not hard to dig out of.
I'm proficient in con saves, and that
Why
was a
does he
good
need
roll.
a con save?
Because he's cold.
No, he has the boots.
Oh, he has the boots?
He has
we
boots
both
and I
have
have
boots.
boots.
I am the
That's
only...
right.
Me and Nine don't
I
have the
apologize.
boots, yeah.
That's right. Aderu, you will be needing con saves going up in a second. Never mind then.
I have cold weather clothes.
I knew 2 of you had boots. I forgot it was Raisk. Yeah, no, Raisk, you dig out of the snow. Eventually you pop out, and it's like 10 feet up. Like, it's wild.
My claw clicks up, because I'm like 6'8". So, like, my claw reach is way up there. It just goes...
Yeah.
And I know that there's a way out and up, and I go...
Periscope.
Just a claw.
Yeah, basically.
Just a claw giving like a look. Even though we know it can't see.
Depending on what kind of... if you were a hagkin, you could use a tooth.
And then a bear comes snuffling by.
Bites the fingers.
He's got him by the
These sausages bite back, let me fucking tell you. Click, click. I pinch.
Jay, I have cold weather clothing. It's one of the things I purchased.
Okay.
As long as I remain dry, I can ignore the cold.
Same,
All right.
I've got my sweet hat.
Depending...
As you guys unbury
up
yourselves,
to a certain temperature, I
you
believe.
feel the bite on any exposed skin, and you realize that the mountain is no joke. You have magic gear, but anything that is exposed, you still feel the sensation of cold. First, you with the magic gear, it is sort of like it's removed, like it's there, but you don't feel it. It's very strange. Aderu is the only one who's feeling it fully on his face. It is cold, Aderu. You haven't felt this cold since your trial.
I was gonna say, I feel like this ain't that bad yet. I'm a few hundred feet below where I was last time.
Aderu is aware of how cold it can get, but that is an extreme, and Aderu has never felt this cold other than that time.
No, I get you. I get you. I'm using that as my barometer. We're about 30 below up. Everyone, I need your help to take down our camping equipment while to pull the sled out. Chomsky, good luck to you. Be safe. Tell your Kava that Aderu is friend.
Sure. Food.
Aye.
He holds out his hand.
Yeah, I give him a ration.
Nine is friend.
He takes off.
That's the saddest add-on line ever.
Nine is also friend.
He's gone. It's too late. He's gone.
Bye, Chomsky. He was nice.
I have given myself the condition smells like Knoll. I'm sorry to everyone.
Awful. Yeah, you say, I need help with this, so I take off my pack, I rummage around, I pull out a fucking crowbar.
I'm not into it.
We figured, you
know.
preppy bitch. You're one of those people. Yeah, you're all for the camping until it's cleanup time. I see you for what you are.
She meant the smells like Noel.
I did, but that's okay.
But also... so just time frame wise, that probably takes us an hour to tear down camp.
Yeah, I'm trying to dig out the camp with a crowbar. It's insane looking, like, because I've gotten up to the top at some point. I was like...
9.
Yes.
I am gonna need you to pull up your stats and let me know if... Are you immune to exhaustion?
I'm immune to sleep.
Cool. That's not what I asked.
No, I don't know. Let's see.
Go to your features and traits.
I'm immune to magical sleep.
Not even immune to sleep.
I'm immune to disease and magical sleep, and I have resistances to poison.
Hey, 9. You got the cold weather clothes too, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
what,
cool.
Remember we did a whole thing.
Cool. Just
I have
checking.
a sweet hat.
I just need to know certain things going forward because we've officially gotten into the we're up the mountain territory. As you
Yeah.
guys start to pull ahead, get your sled out, get yourself going, and get back on your way, you guys head up the hill. As you guys go up, you realize that while the snow seems to have stopped for now, there are still clouds. And it's really weird because the clouds are like right there. Like, I think we're going to get to them today. Like, they're getting closer, clouds. We're going to walk to the clouds.
Let's do it.
High clouds. So as you guys head up the mountain, let me get some...
Strange.
Let's go with athletics checks from everybody. Let's get a group athletics check. Let's see what kind of time we're making. 9, you're not making this with a disadvantage anymore because we got you crampons. Crampons.
Gotta love it.
God damn it.
Is this because of difficult terrain?
That's what... Yes, I'm not making you do disadvantage or anything like that.
Well, I ignore difficult terrain in ice and snow.
It's mainly... this is more about speed. I'm kind of gathering
Okay.
how fast you're going up the mountain.
17.
There's no penalty to this. It's how good do you do.
17.
It's a 6.
Hey, I also got a 6.
Oh, this is not the best.
Total.
Way to go, Evalina.
17!
I got
I'm
a
gonna make
4
6 plus
plus 2.
6 plus 2, 8 is my total.
8.
Because I have some strength, so
3. 9?
9? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a total of...
Yeah, it's attack roll. It's attack roll.
43. All right. You guys head up the hill, and you don't see any sign of giants once again till we start getting closer to the end of the day.
Yeah, we're just going, man.
What do you guys
hang
do
on.
as you head up the hill?
Druidcraft.
There you go.
There you go.
You guys have all day to do things if you want to tell me what you're doing. It's a lot of travel.
I asked a question. I'm going to ask it again. Have we seen any animals up here?
You saw animals earlier on, but the higher up this mountain you've gone, the fewer and farther between. It started to become smaller animals like squirrels, chipmunks. You saw some birds, and as you've gotten to about 2 o'clock today, you can't remember the last time you saw anything.
Are there still trees?
The tree line exists till you pass clouds, right?
No.
When does the tree line stop?
Tree line, then snow line. Snow line is beyond clouds.
Then you guys see the end of the tree line coming up. Maybe by the end of today, you will be past the tree line by Aderu's math.
So what's that weather looking like tomorrow?
It looks fair. Tomorrow's weather looks a lot better than last night's.
Yeah.
So, the blizzard clouds have been hanging around. You've been getting like sparse snowfall, but it looks like it's going to clear up a bit tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you guys do anything as you march? Do you take any precautions? What are you doing?
as I march, I keep my eyes peeled. I drink from my flask, definitely. Maybe I take this locust, air quotes, powder.
You feel
I have
good,
3 doses
boy.
of that. I don't know what that is.
Locust?
Probably aspirin.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Man,
It's
you feel
locusts.
good. I got you one of them infused iced teas, effectively.
Wow. I'll have to be reminded which one was what, because I don't know what to tell him right now.
I just got him a happy drug.
From just the drug
The
dealer?
street.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty
he had
good. Yeah,
had
yeah.
these, I guess.
Then it should be locust powder as you're used to. Not the grade that Reyes is accustomed
it's
to
just
from
not
Apotheosis.
it's not the good shit.
Yeah, Apotheosis always had the best shit, but this works.
Okay.
He got it from some guy that made it in his garage. He didn't get
It's-
it from the dealer.
Yeah, and on that note, roll me a luck check. It's not a 1, right?
Oof. No.
You'll be alright.
Okay.
You'll be alright.
Good, because it was close. It was close to a 1.
You'll be alright.
So yeah, I drink from my flask. I take some drugs. I have 3 hits of that. That's lucky enough.
Okay.
Take one of those down. Helps me deal with the snow. A little snow for the snow, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little
Yeah.
pickup. This helps you feel better about things.
It does.
And like I said, I keep an eye out. Do you want me to roll to keep an eye out?
Yes, I do. Of course I do. Because one extra information, you gotta roll for it.
Yep. 17 plus 4, 21.
Their tracks are fairly easy to follow. They have not been hiding. As you guys climb higher up the mountain, you see a spot where they made a brief camp. You also picked out over the course of the night what seems to have been like a furrow made by somebody who was running up the mountain ahead of you guys. Seems like a large giant had climbed up here and joined them and then they continued on.
And survived the blizzard?
Yeah.
The
I
hill
figured he would
giant
die.
did? Yeah, I really thought he was going to die in the
I
blizzard.
mean, the largely uninjured hill giant that's got con save of +4. Yeah, he's also a hill giant sub chief, and he has more health than the others. Don't know what to tell you.
It's fine. He's about to roll up there and tell Boss Man that we just made a bitch out of him. There's not going to be that hill giant to worry about when we get there.
Yeah, a couple hours later, you do find a body.
Yeah, it's...
He stole the wind out of my sails there, but yeah, there's another dead hill giant, and Aderu recognizes this one.
I loot him.
You loot him? All right,
Yeah,
hold
I
on,
was
let
gonna
me
say,
pull
what
out
does he
that.
have?
All right, what was it, a D with 100?
It's a 002.
Wow.
It's a big pot, isn't it?
No, it's berries or fruit.
Oh,
It's just a sack full of berries.
Hell yeah.
I'm a druid. That's awesome.
Take those berries, put them in the pot you got from the last time. Let's go, Sinchi.
I
Give-
can't wait to use that pot to slide down the mountain later.
Who wants to roll me a survival check?
18 plus 4, 22.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Reyes, after you find that camp, you notice that there was a breakaway from that camp after that giant caught up with them, and a couple of them broke off and went wide. And when you look at the tracks, it looks like they were traveling with some sort of giant beast, and it looks like there may have been 2 creatures with mounts that broke away.
But they continued to go up the mountain?
They did go up, but they took a slightly different path.
Chomsky, what the fuck? I asked you what they had.
He didn't know the common word for mount.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to describe these things.
Which is a bigger knoll that a smaller knoll rides on.
In which case, he definitely would have told me.
I wave you guys over. I point at my eyes. I point at the tracks. I go,
2 veered off mounts.
Can I try a survival check to see what I know about, what these footprints look like? Since I probably took a class in it.
Yeah, you can try roll. I mean, anybody can roll nature when he points them out to them.
All right.
It's a weird time for a nat 20, 22.
Fuck, it's
Hell yeah.
Mitch. Just so I know your role before I go into the fact that she apparently is weirdly fascinated with.
You're going to tell me you're surprised that Evalina's in defeat? I'm not even going to roll.
Little-
Evalina's not in defeat.
Really?
Evalina is into monsters.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Did you roll to
I
see if
think I
you're into
rolled
it?
this already. I think I've rolled to see feet
Got
already.
him. Got him.
I'm not in defeat. I rolled a 99.
Damn.
Wow.
Feet are gross.
Well,
Feet are
super
disgusting.
gross.
she's
No,
not
you're
in
in it.
defeat,
She
but she's
might-
really into elk. These are
but
giant
she may
elk.
be an elk girl.
She is an elk
elk
girl.
So they're riding elk.
There apparently are 2 elk that they were. You
Regular
actually,
ass
broken.
elk?
yeah, you know what? Adding on to it, it seems that they were using it to haul their own cart. The cart is left behind. It looks like everything was taken out of it. It's like a giant sled, and your
Fuck
guessing
yeah,
is that
free
they
sled.
were using it. It's too big for you guys to drag.
Damn it.
What we do is we kill them, take their elk, and then we take their big one, and we take the Goliath down on the big one with the elk. Problem solved.
Lots of extra steps.
This does provide us an option.
If really that's what we're worried about, then why don't we just wait for them to do whatever they be doing? Because they obviously have some kind of plan, and then we just be taking it from them.
Because we don't know if they're coming back the same way that they went up.
Well, no, but if we gain enough ground on them, we can be there when they do whatever they do.
Though my experience limited, guarantee that a frost giant will make the best decision for the well-being of the peace we need.
Yeah, but all he wants is some rock.
And if what we need is broken on the way to getting the rock he wants, we're a little fucked.
We fix it. There just gestures at 9 when you say broken.
Rude.
No, Arthur, you can fix things.
Yes. Once we get to the gnolls, maybe we can, once we let them know what Chomsky said, we can ask them what's going on.
It's also likely that it is the gnolls on the elk, not the...
The giant
Big
elk are
one.
large enough to carry hill giants. They're huge.
It's one hill
Never
giant.
mind.
It's one hill giant riding like Legolas with an elk under each foot.
It is. They are not elk. They are giant elk, and they're humongous.
I don't think they could leave the gnolls alone with the elk.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, they-
Yeah, there's that.
So we know some elk went that way and some other dudes went that way. Do we have a pin on the gnoll footprints? Those are the ones that we can take action
The
on
gnolls.
if we find
The
them.
gnolls are. Yeah, they're still traveling with them all. You don't see any gnolls that went with the elk.
Okay.
I will check these. Maybe I'll be fast enough that if they provide danger, I can give warning.
Don't bother. They are riding animals. They're faster than you. And look, they have gone off target there, which means they are pulling to side to wait so that we end up in pincer between those ahead of us, pursuing target, and those on the animals behind us, so that they can close in. We know where they will be. They will be behind us. We can either move off to a side, or spread out, or try to set ambush for them, which will be costing us time, or we just know that they are going to be coming from behind us at some point and move forward, I think. Leaving you stranded in the snow, more likely to get you killed than get us helped.
Then I'll leave it to the group.
I think I'm with Aderu on this one.
Or they're deserters, yeah, even better, but...
Unlikely.
Aye.
After the dead that we just saw, unlikely.
We've already split up once. Let's keep it together.
I nod.
That barely even counts.
All right, so you keep following the main group.
And Aderu knows what he did when he said that. He gives everyone the shittiest grin at his bear punch.
I didn't even pay attention, and I'm happy that I didn't. Let's see. So you guys keep going up the mountain, and it doesn't take long before you guys cross the tree line. Just like that, nothing grows anymore. It's just cold mountain and patches of snow.
And wind.
And wind. Dear God, is the wind so cold.
Motherfucker wind, because there's nothing to slow that shit down.
You guys find that moving gets difficult because everywhere you're going, you're fighting the freezing cold strength of wind blasts that just are constant.
Once we get ourselves above the snow line, the wind should die down a bit. But we all need to make sure that we stay dry. As soon as you get wet, you're done.
At this point, you have disadvantage on any ranged attack because of high wind. Also, you guys have crossed 10,000 feet into the air.
Well, I would walk 10,000 more.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We've reached the level that is high altitude. If you guys were Goliaths, you could ignore this. Each hour a creature spends traveling at high altitude counts as 2 hours for the purposes of determining how long that creature can travel. And breathing creatures can become acclimated to high altitude by spending 30 days here. But that's not going to happen in your
Too
timeline.
many
We
days.
got this!
I got this.
So suffice it to say, you guys will be traveling half as far as you normally do between the wind and the altitude, because you simply won't have the energy to go further.
Do you imagine, Ryan, that, or Jay, either, that you have some sort of pressurized systems?
No, shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Not every question needs to be asked.
Maybe shut the fuck up. Maybe shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Ryan,
Jeff,
ding me.
have
Ding me.
you
Ding
tried
me.
not
Ding
being
me.
a piece of
Ding
shit?
me.
You've been dinged. He froze.
Yeah,
He died.
fucking-
Consider.
He froze.
Jeff should shut the fuck up right now.
Ah,
That's my friend of
Mitch's
fact.
random fact. Ow! Yeah, I don't know what that means, so that's good news for
Good.
everybody.
We're winning. We're winning. Keep calm and carry on.
I just wish
man.
all of you to know that as much as I like to win and need to be the best of everything ever, I also like my comfort, so I will never climb Mount Everest, and you don't have to worry about that.
Hey, man.
Good to know.
I keep cold and stay bold.
I have no need.
Dos Equis.
I don't want to climb the hill down the street.
Right?
I'm fucking trying to go to
I
Everest.
ain't into it.
Kidding me?
I ain't into it. This is why I play D&D. This is the closest to this I'll get.
Yeah. Fuck.
As you guys climb, it's getting
We're getting higher, baby.
to be... Yeah, it's you
We're
start
getting
to
higher,
lose...
baby.
So high.
Directly
And don't
ahead of
you
you guys
ever come
start
down.
to see fog. You realize that as you guys are climbing higher up this mountain, by the end of today, you realize that you're going to reach this impenetrable wall of thick fog, and it takes you a minute to realize that that's the cloud line. That's the clouds, sir. We're about to run into clouds. That's how high up we are.
We set camp here. We use the last snow that it give us for the mountain for insulation, and we give time to acclimate before we carry on anymore.
okay.
Oakley dokley.
Oh man.
I'm gonna just say this right now for everybody here who loves our science, but also for our listener, so they understand the GM is coming from. I'm a Star Wars over Star Trek guy, and I don't really give a fuck about real science. Sometimes it sucks, okay?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Fucking
it sucks.
midichlorians. Yeah.
Yeah, midichlorians is fine, all right?
Midichlorians
I'm not
suck.
going to worry about every little thing, because going up a mountain is complicated. There's a lot to it. You're dealing with lack
Yes.
of oxygen, lack of fucking air. We just reached the point where things can't grow anymore, and you're about to go above moisture. So, you're about
enough.
to go above moisture as a concept that will cease to exist.
We're about to enter the only part of the world safe from the word moist.
Yes. So we'll just carry on from there. You guys set camp, and I'm going to say the ominous words that I rarely say that should be a hint to all of you at this point. How do you do your watch?
We don't.
I'll take last watch.
I will take first watch again, because I've been drinking coffee again all day.
Okay.
Bitch hopped up on the juice.
If they're gonna both watch, I'll fucking rest this time.
What do your watches look like? I just need to know.
I'll do whatever, whenever. Doesn't matter to me.
So then I'll go third.
It's going to be Evalina, Aderu, 9, Risk.
I have
Okay.
a terrible plan. Not
Sure.
for watch. Not for watch.
Just
I
in
have
general.
a high perception and a long sword of warning, so
9, roll me a perception check.
Ooh. 16 plus 1, 17.
17. 9, you're
I'm
barely
mad
into
that
the...
I didn't get to roll.
Sorry. I rolled a D8 to see what hour it happens, and it was on hour 6.
Hell yeah.
9. You're barely into your first hour of your watch when you start to hear the sound of... Sounds kind of like horse hooves pounding in your direction. Do you have dark vision?
I do, because I've got some sweet goggles that we made a long time ago.
What's the range on that dark vision?
60 feet.
Does the longsword of warring wake you up?
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot fucking wait until I get Bruce's longsword of warning. So in the middle of nowhere, when we're having lunch, I can be like, Jay, I have a longsword of warning.
It actually magically awakens me and all of my companions within 30 feet of me.
I punch Evalina to make the alarm go off.
What
60 feet, and I have a 50% chance to cause 1d6 of radiant to everybody in a 5 foot.
You're taking watch. Not many of us are in 5 feet.
Before 9 can warn you guys of the situation, all of you are jerked awake by a strange sensation. As you guys wake up, you see the slight shimmer of Evalina's weapon.
It's finally fucking useful.
Yeah, I've been trying to track how the fuck that thing works. I hate it. I honestly think it's a broken weapon for such a low
I
level
know,
item.
that's why I picked it. You were
Yeah,
like,
it
you
is
could
so
pick
busted.
any of these, and I said, I'm gonna pick this one.
GM tip out there: fuck the weapon of warning. Takes all the fucking just wind out of any sail every time. That being said, you're not surprised. That doesn't mean you ever know where it's coming from. 9. You have a 60-foot range. As everyone wakes up, they're 60 feet in front of you before you see them. And everybody roll initiative.
10.
Okay.
I have a shield.
I have a negative initiative, but I get advantage on initiative also because of my sword.
22.
Dirty 20.
Doof. Damn, guys. Fuck.
I got a 12.
That's still higher than me. I got a 10.
Yeah, yeah.
I rolled a 10 and an 11 with my advantage.
But hey,
And it's
my
minus
face
1.
doesn't explode. That's nice.
So 9. Makes sense that you get to go first.
Yeah, it
Wait,
sure
no,
does.
There's 60
No,
there's-
wait. 23. I have 23.
Out of
I
the
lied.
darkness.
23. I lied. 23. It's 23.
Fucking A, man.
It's the fucking
okay,
jank.
Aderu.
It's the fucking jank. There's like
How does it go from 12 to 23?
Because I rolled an 8 and a 20, but I wasn't sure if I rolled a 20 because it's like on a 1d4, nothing happens. But that means that I just get the fucking advantage.
Yeah.
Not the... anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
The jank throws me off.
Popping out of the tent faster than you can react, even though you're the first one to see them. Aderu, you pop out of the tent. Directly in front of you are the stampeding elk. They are, let's see, when you talk about horses, you use hands, right? They're fuck tall. They're just a fucking fuck tall. And sitting atop them are hell giants, and they are riding towards you, clubs outstretched, like they're gonna just crash into you with a log. What do you do?
Happy pride.
The thunder of hooves and the barrel of,
I watch this dad to get him.
I am gonna do what every equestrian hates. I am going to be the biggest dick in the entire fucking world. What's the range on this? And when one of them gets within 30 feet, I'm gonna cast Mold Earth and make a hole under one of his mount's feet. And I'm gonna introduce his mount into a 5-foot deep hole. I'm going to hold that action.
Holding your action.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the action to break one of his mount's legs.
Oh man, we're gonna have to put an elk down. It's gonna really make Evalina sad. She's really big into elk.
Mending. Heal.
You gotta heal that elk.
Don't worry, I'm gonna shoot it.
Aderu, you have a bonus action.
I don't.
Oh, no? Okay.
I don't have anything to do with it, I don't think.
Okay. Number 9.
Seeing that Aderu is going to go out first, that Aderu has rushed out in front of me, I'm also going to hold an action until Aderu takes his action.
What action are you holding?
I'm going to cast a web behind his hole when he does so.
Oh, okay. How far in front of the hole do you cast in front of the hole?
Behind.
So it's 60 feet
Relative to
that
you.
I can cast it 60 feet, and then it's a 20-foot range. Or it's a 20-foot cube.
It's a 20-foot cube just behind the hole, so in between the hole and you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody goes flying off. They're getting in that,
All right.
in that way.
You also
Can
have
be
a bonus
interesting.
action. Do you want to use it?
I will... Yeah, no, I'm good.
You say hole one more time, it will stop being a real word to me.
Rayisk.
Yep. I'm gonna. If I were to peek out of this tent with just the barrel of the gun, would that be considered hidden?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna do that. And we're above the snow line, so I'm no longer
Okay,
concerned
avalanches,
about
less of-
avalanches.
Less of an issue here.
True.
I give no shits anymore.
No.
Somewhere at the bottom of the mountain, fucking Chomsky. Oh, shit!
Well, hold on. It's less likely,
There
but
shouldn't be
there's snow here.
significant enough for an avalanche.
Yeah, the snow fall down, and snow has less room to fall down from here.
Can I attempt to blow one of the motherfucking legs off one of these things?
You're gonna aim at the
It's
elk?
Targeted attack, +5
Uh-huh.
to hit, right? Or +5 to DC to hit? Or is that old rules? Is that not a thing anymore?
Those are old rules.
Yeah, there was never a rule, actually.
Oh.
It was always a homebrew.
Neat.
Yeah. People do it all the time, but as far as I know, it's never been in any book. Maybe a GM's guide is an alternative rule, maybe.
Can I attempt to hobble one of these things?
You want to attempt the trip attempt with your attack.
Yep. Just tell me if I can do it.
Roll me your attack roll, and we'll see how that looks.
Because I'm hidden, I'm going to get advantage. I'll take the first roll, 17 plus 9, 26. 6.
Sure. I will roll a acrobatics check with the elk. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Which one do you shoot?
Just get some.
Get some more D6. It doesn't matter. The left one? Nope, the right one. I want to go with the right one.
Okay, let's shoot the right one. How many D6 do we do? It's, I don't know. Okay. 46 plus 2D6 because technically it's a sneak attack. Even if I don't hobble this thing, I might fucking kill it.
Wow, it's like
Damn.
so many dice.
28 damage.
Acrobatics check.
And I aimed at his leg. Make that a
3.
disadvantage. He shouldn't have a leg after that much.
Actually, you know what it is? It's not the elk, because the elk's gonna get, stopped. You shot it in the leg. It's the giant. Giant's gonna get thrown. So,
Yes, good luck.
yeah. Giant doesn't have a ride check. Roll to 4. Giant gets thrown from elk.
Yeah.
Giant's gonna take... how tall
yeah,
elk?
take some-
Elk tall. Giant take 2d6 damage.
That seems reasonable.
10.
Oh, yeah.
There's a loud thud as he hits the snow, kicking up a cloud, and he tumbles.
How close to the tent does he get?
He was 60 feet away when this went down, so not close. That's Ray's turn, so it's the elks. The elk, after throwing the dude and getting shot,
no,
is
I want
actually
a
going
bonus
to peel
action
off
hide again.
and run away, because it has 14 health left.
It's not that one.
Yeah.
That one's the one I don't give a hole.
The other one comes charging forward, and you guys now can use your...
And Jay
held
makes
actions.
me roll weird stuff. What spell attack, right? Is how you have me do it?
Nah, man, you just made a 5-foot thing, so... Actually, yeah,
You're
for the
having
trip
me
attempt,
make
let's
it
get...
Yeah. Because it's in a.
It's a trip attempt
it's
using
weird,
a magic
it's a weird
spell.
thing
Yeah,
for a thing to thing and do the thing.
it's your wisdom plus your proficiency.
It's +6. That's unfortunate. That's 15.
He adds 3. No, he got a 19. Sadly.
That's it.
So the elk reacts quickly enough and jumps over your hole. That being said, it's going to jump right into a web. What's the save for the web?
16 dex.
I swear to God, this fucking elk.
Lands in the web. Gets restrained, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the doubled nature of the event is great.
Jumps over the hole
and
and
another.
lands square in the fuck pile.
The other giant is also going to, I'm just going to say, take 10 damage rather than me waste more time, as he also gets thrown from his elk and tumbles in front of you all. Evalina, it's your turn.
The closer one to me is 40 feet.
Less.
Yes. No, let's call it 40. They both landed 40 feet in front of you.
They can only be 30 feet from me for my spell effect.
Oh, okay, then that one, never mind. That one is close. The closest one is now like 10 feet in front of you.
Okay, wonderful. I am going to go up to it. It is laying on the ground, yes?
Yeah, they're both
It's
prone.
prone, so I get advantage, yes?
Yeah.
Unless you're using a bow.
I am not.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
you can still have advantage as long as you're within 5 feet of it.
I am using the sword that woke us up.
Fucking sword.
I am going to use,
I had a sword of warning, but I hucked it out the window the moment it went off.
I am going to smite this motherfucker when I hit him.
Okay.
I'm gonna smite him so fucking hard. You guys have never seen me smite.
Feet in the pavement.
It's true.
And with my advantage of him being prone, I do get a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm gonna smite him.
Night, motherfucker.
And she pre-declared the smite.
Yeah, she did declare the smite first, too.
God
Very
damn.
important. She did it. She did the thing that I she played by my rules and she won,
That
guys.
means the smite gets full dice, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so much.
This thing's dead
Does
for
she need
sure.
the map?
Yeah, she might. They have 105 health. I don't know what kind of damage output she can do. It's a lot, I know, but like, she's gonna need to map.
I've got a lot of different smites, you know.
Which smite do you want to
Yeah.
use?
You can stack those too, because if you
Yeah.
bonus action cast one of your smites and use your divine smite, it'll stack.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I just would feel really great about that. So I'm gonna Searing Smite and Divine Smite.
I mean,
If he's not
What
dead, I
spell
get to
level?
attack again. Don't worry,
this
guys.
giant did wake her up and make her deal with people before coffee.
That's true.
Yeah,
This is
I
true.
haven't had any. I finally fell asleep,
This
bro.
bitch is
Not that it
finally
matters
off
for
the
this
stems.
particular role, but these guys seem to be equipped better. They are in chainmail. Not that that matters for this man right now.
What spell level are you gonna divine smite?
Third.
Third.
It's a
I'm
5d8.
mad.
It's 5d8.
Okay,
right?
so 4d8 plus my sword, which is another d8, and then 3d6 for the other smite.
58 damage. What's your strength score?
My strength score is +2.
60.
You have a 60 flat. Now you're rolling.
Now you roll a bunch of fucking
Yeah,
dice.
all of
Try it again. Oh, I'm writing it down. I got it. I'm gonna calculate it. Another 4.
+2.
I
You're
got
right,
96. He's got 106 damage total.
He took. So he.
But that's
okay,
more
that
than
was-
half
You said
of his health
96.
at once.
Yeah, she did
That's what you said.
96.
Okay.
He said he took 10.
Got 9 health left. You said you had a second attack.
Yeah, I do still have a second
That's
attack.
counting the, I was gonna say that's counting the 10 he took from the original,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
initial
yeah.
fall.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Okay.
They have 115 total from
Another
the
nat
start.
20, he's dead.
Holy fuck.
I'm not even gonna roll it another time.
Well, you didn't call smite that time, so I'm not gonna let
No.
you. But damn.
It's fine.
Why would she? He's
I
got
didn't
9
think I
health
was gonna
left.
need to.
Yeah.
I did one hit and I didn't. Okay, let me explain it.
Yeah. Please describe
All right,
this.
so I come out of the tent and I see what's going on, and I
You watch
raise.
this man sail through the sky and land in
Yeah.
front of you.
He lands 2 paces in front of me. I take 2 steps forward, and I say, "Saint Thine that curses you." Swing down my sword. It doesn't fully take his head off. I said, "Saint Thine that curses you." And I just cut his fucking head off.
All right.
Damn.
That's gonna make it the other giant's turn, who is prone. He's gonna get up using half his movement. He is 40 feet away from you and Aderu, who are in the front.
And webbed.
And my free action, I just point at my sword at the next one.
So no, the elk is webbed.
Oh, okay.
He's not.
Yes.
Well, no. He could. You said it's a 20-foot web.
20 foot square.
it's 20-foot
Yeah.
web.
Let me roll a check for him.
Roll for webbed.
He's not webbed. He fucking yanks free of the webbing. He didn't give a fuck.
It's still difficult terrain.
That's fine. That means that it's going to take his whole turn to get up in front of you and 9, Aderu. 40 feet, double move, 20 feet, 20 feet. Yeah, that'll take his whole turn because of the disadvantage, or the difficult terrain. Aderu.
I ask you to big one. Please yield, or ye will die like your friend. And, I ready in action to cast a spell if he comes towards me.
You speak giant?
Nope.
Then he comes at you. He's in front of you.
Eat metal.
He is holding a great club. It's wood.
You also said they're wearing chainmail.
I did. Is there a
did
save?
say
How does
it.
that work again?
He drops it. He takes 2d8 damage and he puts it down, or continues to take damage. Because I'm gonna go with, Classic
Ooh, it's hard
asshole.
to put down armor.
And it takes armor a fucking long time to get off. I'm gonna say, having taken
To doff
chainmail
it.
off quickly. Hang on, let me do the chance.
They actually have rules for this.
Yeah, but I
I'm
feel like
gonna
the rules.
jump ahead of you
I
here.
feel like the rules for
Hey,
chainmail.
this sounds like a random fact.
Yeah, this is a real random fact.
I'm gonna say, realistically, in a hurry, he could probably get that chainmail off in like 15 seconds. In a fucking rush. If he commits to it.
Yes,
And does
but
the wiggle dance.
currently, isn't each round a minute? Isn't it?
No, each round's
No.
6 seconds.
Each round.
Oh, it's still 6 seconds? Okay.
I'm gonna say this, that Mitch is far more polite than the game.
Yes.
Because according to this, it takes a full minute to
Yes.
remove medium armor.
Oh shit!
We can go either way, but if you want to say that he's really committed to the cause, which I feel like he would be, I feel like he could get it off in 2-3 rounds.
Yeah, I'll roll a d6. I think that'll cover it, because it'll be... it'll.
It's 5 minutes per plate.
You get really inspired when you don't care if the armor survives.
You sure do, bud.
All right, so damage.
That was... You told me 11 already, or no. Oh, wait, I rolled that. Why am I rolling that?
I don't know, bud. Jay takes 11 fire damage.
I am a fucking seer. And so is he.
He's also seared.
Yeah.
Everybody's seared today.
Yeah, he's in your face, but he's
And
now
then
kind of on
and
fire.
then just
I did
backs
Searing
up.
Smite, too. One of my smites was Searing Smite.
Oh, we're cooked. It smells like burnt
Let her cook.
giant out here today.
Aderu just fucking sets his world on fire and
What a
backs
meal.
up and just lets him resolve that.
9.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna stab him, and I'm a booming blade.
Boom him.
So you can't move away or toward you. Great. You're still. He's in
Right
your
one.
face.
Make
Just
sure it's the right
FYI.
one.
You and
Fortunately, I
Aderu
don't think
were
he's
next to each
gonna
other.
be. I backed up. I don't think he's going to be trying to move towards anyone. He's busy.
14 damage.
Okay.
That's along with the booming blade damage.
Okay.
Because
What was-
of my level, you get to 1d8 him at this point when you first hit him with booming blade.
So 14 was the total damage you did on your attack.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And if he moves, he takes 2d8 booming blade damage now.
All right. Raisk, your turn.
Sick. 9's right there.
Yeah, 9's right there. One giant is dead. In a matter of seconds, you guys turned what was an ambush into a reverse
A
ambush.
slaughter.
If they
a
were
slaughter.
they were not
slaughter.
trapped in here with you. You're you know whatever the saying is.
They done fucked up.
Now's you can't sleep. So I'm going to paint a picture about what I would like to try to do. You're going to tell me how possible or what I need to do this. Got it?
Sick.
I want to run up, run off, run up, fucking
Up my back?
9's back,
Hell yeah.
hit my 5-foot jump, drop, take the whatever bonus damage there is from the drop attack as long as it hits. Can I get that?
You want bonus damage for doing cool shit.
Yeah, man.
For dropping from the air from 10 feet in the air. It would be actually almost 15 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Sounds like an acrobatics check, but every
Granted, he is also...
it's an acrobatics check, and every good thing comes with a potential bad thing, so don't fail.
Yeah. I mean, if I fail, I fail. Fuck it, I guess.
For every point above 15, I'll give you an extra point of damage.
Well, it ain't going above 15.
And vice versa.
I'll say that much right now.
Oh, man.
It ain't going above 15. That was one of my rolls that just didn't go great.
Buddy.
It's 14.
Buddy,
14.
Flash of Genius. Flash of Genius, right at the height,
gives him a boost.
right when you're about to kick off, I fucking launch that shoulder up to give you
Yeah.
that extra height.
She thinks ahead of what's happening, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
All right. So add 4 to your damage, whatever, if you hit him.
Fantastic.
9
All
gives
right.
him the upsy.
little upsies.
Did you not 20?
Oh, Jay, also, I know that nobody asked, but the heat metal, the additional damage, takes my bonus action.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
So I also get sneak attack here.
I want to go over this fight for these hill giants real quick, just so we can get a glimpse of how it went for them. They roll a nat 1 for their initiatives. First thing, they have a 0 initiative, a concept that probably should not exist, but that's what it says here in D&D Beyond. And
can
then they
happen to me.
entered combat, were both thrown prone and crit on. One of them is also on fire. He's living through that, so he's better off than his buddy who is on fire and dead.
No. Decapitated. It was a searing smite. I didn't catch him on fire. I actually just cauterized the
Doesn't
wound right
searing
after.
smite
Doesn't
cause
Sage
you to
might
light?
them on fire?
Yeah, I think it does.
Pretty sure.
I think it does.
No, burning smite. There's a burning smite. I think.
There's also a branding smite, which might be part of
Maybe
it. I'm not
that
sure.
Yeah, there's a branding smite.
There's
What's
so
that
many
damage,
fucking
bud? I've been
smites.
buying you time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've
it
got
does
most of the
cause him
damage.
to ignite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
thought.
right out the gate, we're at 20 because it's also a sneak attack.
It's so fucked.
All right, 20 plus another 14 is 34 plus the 5 I get to add to that 39 damage. Oh, plus the 4 from falling.
Yeah.
So 43 damage.
Maybe the single greatest round of combat we've ever had.
Cross-class rogue.
Ever
Not,
had.
not quite as impressive as a paladin crit, but always very effective. He still has 37 hit points.
And
Fucking
I get to
wild.
go still.
So do
Oh,
I.
Jesus.
I
So
actually haven't had a turn. Wait, no, I did. Never mind.
What do you mean?
I did.
Yeah, you did two things.
No, I did. Yeah, that's right.
well, all things in balance, I missed my second
I
attack.
just want to feel
Oh
special.
wait, no, 5 foot. That gives me the having somebody else in 5 foot. Does that give me the advantage or just the sneak attack? I don't really remember.
No, you have to be on the opposite side of them.
You just tell me if I get advantage or not. If I get advantage, I might have hit him. If I don't, I definitely didn't.
Yeah, so he doesn't quite get it.
Do I count as flanking?
No.
Having had just moved from on top of them, I fell technically. I could have fallen.
Roll me
on the
another
other side.
acrobatics check to see if you can flip over the side of your rapier as you come down. You got to end up on his other side, right?
Yep,
What'd you get?
easily 17 before I had
So
anything.
fucking cool looking. In my head, you stab him and then you like pirouette over your sword as your
Yeah,
fulcrum.
you like do the flippy cutty thingy like Kratos from God of War.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just
Flippy
turn into
cutty.
fucking Kratos.
You already hit, right?
It was a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
No, it does. It's 16 is their armor class.
Fantastic. So then, yeah, I'm gonna hit him again. I won't be able to do more sneak attack, but it'll still be fun. It'll be nice. That's a 7 plus.
I imagine.
5.
I know that like maybe you're still holding
12.
onto your rapier or whatever, but I imagine that you pulled out your backsword and wrote it down, and that's where this damage is coming from. That's me. That's where
Yeah,
I'm at.
that's the obvious.
Obviously, yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
that happens.
sure.
That's how I picture
Yeah,
it.
fuck it. I'll even roll the
Otherwise,
d6 for it.
he would take fall damage when he hit the ground. So you got to
Yeah, exactly.
No,
we
I
don't
can't.
want that.
I can't take fall damage. That's why I decided to do that whole maneuver in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the damage, bud?
If I roll the d6 for the backsword,
Sure.
it turns into.
You don't have to. It's just for
7.
me. 7?
Yeah, but I think that's fun. So why not?
All right. That makes it Evalina's turn. Katie.
Looks like it's time to kill him.
Katie, if you roll another at 20, I'm just going to say that it's the end of the episode.
I doubt it. I just got 2, and it's no longer prone,
2 in a
so I don't
row.
have
At
the
3, I
advantage.
quit. Like, I give up.
They play Jay's Lament, and we move on.
I'm literally not even going to play the end song. It's just going to cut out. Everyone will know she got a 20 because the episode will end immediately.
I think she's just gonna walk up and try to inflict wound.
Okay. What is that, a save or an attack? That's an attack.
It's an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a touch attack.
It's not a nat 20,
Okay.
but it is a 19.
That hits.
Fuck.
Inflict wounds is mean.
It's
This
so
thing is
rude.
dead.
It's like
There's
5d10
no
damage.
way. There's
Mine
little or no
isn't
chance
at
of that.
9d10.
I
alright?
could fuck
It's
this
5.
up.
It's
I
5d10.
could fuck that roll up.
Yeah, Mitch could definitely fuck that up. Katie, probably unlikely. Not in her history.
This is a cleric, and I'm only a level 3 cleric. I want him to get to burn it to death, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna die on its round.
It dies on my round.
Oh, okay.
19 damage.
God. Alright. It's his turn. Does he take fire? Is he on fire? How's that work? Does
On
anything
my
happen?
round.
On your
my
round? He's
He
not
needs
on
to try
fire
to take
then.
it off. Yeah, he needs to try to take it off, or he is subject to getting roasted again.
In interest of these guys being stupid, I am going to roll a d20. I want you guys to tell me high or low. Would he fight or try to protect himself?
I feel like if you roll high, he tries to protect himself.
Okay.
It's like an int roll,
He's on
basically. right?
fire, man. He's trying
He
to take that
continues to
armor
try to
off.
pull the armor off, but I already rolled and it's going to take him another round. He has it like halfway up his head where a rapier is sticking out of his neck, and he's just like, he's got like the, you know when you get your shirt stuck and you're too big and
Yeah.
muscly like he is?
The way I picture it is I didn't slide down his back because he's wearing chain, but the back sword just stabbed the chainmail into his back.
Oh, God.
So he's trying to take it off, but there's a sword in the way. That's the way I picture it.
Aderu,
Aderu just walks to the front of the guy, holds both hands up, and the tradition, and everyone uses this, stop. And then there goes the giant, the stop, and then the point that way, go away. And if he doesn't, he made his choice.
So the heat metal only goes off when you make it go off.
And I hold a bonus action that if he doesn't stop and go away, bad things happen.
He's got one arm out of it, but his neck is still, like, his head's still sticking out. He
Hey.
sees you, and he
He's
just
gonna die. If he walks
and,
away, he gets booming bladed.
roll persuasion. Aderu hasn't put that together. Roll persuasion, Aderu.
I hadn't. I'm a nat 20 this. It's gonna be great. That's a 17. 19.
That's good enough.
It's like that fucking.
Because he nods, and he kind of pulls his hand out, and he's got the back sword sticking the armor out, and he's like, he just nods and like goes, okay. In giant, and he starts to run in the other direction. 9. How much damage does Booming Blade do?
That's 2d8
Yeah.
at this point. So I did 12 damage.
He had 11 health.
Oh man, it's like he 5-point exploding heart technique fucking walked a few steps and just fell over.
He took a few.
It
took a few steps and went boom.
No, he walks away, and it's like when you hit a grunt with the needler. Just.
Do you want me to stop him from dying?
I would appreciate.
I cast Spare the Dying.
Before she finishes casting Spare the Dying, I take my swords back out of him.
Hold on. Eat this.
One of the elk is running away. The other one is still stuck in the webbing.
Give the elk some berries.
You see that it's really strong. It's pulling against. You said it's a 15 DC, right?
16.
16? Okay,
15 dex.
Dex. Oh, then definitely it doesn't do it.
Did anyone take damage on our party at all?
No.
No.
They never even got a chance, man.
Not remotely.
Guys,
I lose my kill.
Full slaughter.
Aderu is
Team
going
kill.
to cast Good Berry.
okay.
We also have regular berries. I loot the one that I killed.
I gave the druid a bag full of berries.
Yeah, I even called it out earlier. I was like, fuck yeah, I can work with that. So Aderu has 10 good berries for the next 24 hours. And I give one of them to the giant because I told him if he left, I would let him go.
Sure, he's unconscious, so it's just in his hand.
I can feed it to him.
Yeah, you can feed it to him.
I
Force it down
loot
his
the
collar.
giant.
Yeah, before
The one I killed.
before he feeds
The
it to him.
decapitated
Before he feeds
one.
it to him.
Roll a percentage. Let's get them
No,
bags,
the
guys.
decap-
Let's get them bags and call this set.
Yeah. Bag him and tag him.
Wow.
The year I was born. 97.
Destroyed.
97.
Destroyed.
Somebody roll a nature check to try to get this elk to be our friend.
Huge whetstone. It's like a whetstone the size of your face.
It's a wet slab.
Yes.
And 70.
And a 70? Shoes? No, it's a pair of sandals. It's a pair of flip-flops they took off when they had knocked
hell
out.
yeah.
Chocolates, bro.
Yeah.
That's good. 'cause
Giant
that just ruined
chocolates.
because Aderu just ruined her boots. I rolled an 85.
well-
I just wanted to participate.
Oh, okay.
There was only 2 diets, but I wanted.
I'm not telling you what it is till you get it for real. They jumped on these bags. You got the last 2 bags. These are their bags. That's it. That's my ep. I thought that it would be like another ep that would like wear you guys down because you guys let a giant get away and he warned them, but no.
No, it played into our favor because now there are 2 more giants down.
Yeah.
It's all right. We let a giant get away. He'll ward them. He'll get killed.
And now we have a giant.
And now we have a severe morale problem on the giant end.
Sir,
That one just watched what happened the last time one ran away. I don't think he's going
You
to
know,
to the frost giant.
that giant's running down the hill. He ain't going to warn nobody. The last dude ran up here and warned y'all about a big scary bear man who could kill a man in like a single round and can call the avalanche down. And then he met Scary Bear Man and his friends. He leaves.
And watched the Inquisitor
Yeah.
just decapitate his friend
fucking deny.
at once.
He's leaving. He's out. That's the end of the ep, guys. Thanks for playing.
That was so mean.
You have elk. You have at least one elk. One elk might get away.
We've got
an elk. Oh,
I roll handle
elk
animal.
friend. Elk friend.
I roll handle animal. Jay, that's gonna be a nat 20.
Are you shitting me?
Get the fuck out of here.
I am not shitting you.
Clap me the fuck out right
That
now.
elk is
I'm
our
done.
best
I'm done,
friend.
Jeff.
It's a
green
Let me out.
best friend.
I'm a little green dice too.
Let me out, Jeff. I'm done. Hey, Tavern Goers. Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Aderu, Jeffrey Lisk as Raesk, Ryan Santos as Number 9, Katie Mischief as Evalina Chopin, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. Check the show notes to find where you can follow us on social media. Or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/torchlittavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/torchlittavern or at ko-fi.com/torchlittavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories.
9.
Since we're here.
9.
What's up?
Pick up the goddamn gun. Pick up the goddamn gun, 9. Pick up the goddamn gun and shoot some dudes, 9. I've been hearing about how you're an artillerist and you got a gun lance and all this shit for like 1,000 years. Pick up the goddamn gun and use the goddamn gun, 9. That is all. That is all. Proceed.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not. It's funny. Because the rogue is always
using
using
a support character. Leave me alone.
The rogue is always using the rifle, and the artillerist is always like, lol.